Hi everyone, welcome back. We'll go on to today's daily. We're going to do quite a few of these at the moment. Just so you understand what I'm doing is I'm doing it all from my holster now, because we now have the option, or as it shows in the, if you've seen previous videos, it shows in the bottom right corner of your screen that you're in the holster. And obviously from the holster is how they would do it in the normal championships. So from now on, as you can see, it's going to be on my hip instead of being to my front, because it takes a lot longer to go from the holster to target. And that's what I need to be practicing on now. So all my stuff's going to be from the holster now, and you're going to see a massive difference on my timings, massively. I've been practicing loads, and it does get a little bit frustrating that I'm a lot slower doing it from the holster, but that's the whole point of it now. I can actually then start from on there. I know I've done some good scores, but we're going to do from the holster now, and everything from the actual holster. As I said, it's always from the holster now. So I've done this one before. I don't mind this one. I can be relatively decent at it. As you can see, I've got a 17 is what I've got before. And what's everyone else on today's? They're doing oh wow, that. So I guarantee, like before, if I do it normally, I'm probably about 2 to 3 points behind that. So I'm probably down, in between the 12s and 13s probably is where I would normally be at, doing it from the front. But as I'm going to do it from the holster now, I imagine I'll be down somewhere 9s, maybe 10, maybe 8s or something like that. So yeah, way off on that one. But that's the whole part of it. Again, like I said on previous videos, if you don't start the shoot, you can still shoot everything. Again, you obviously, when you press the reset button, it'll really come on. You can always go back out and come back in again, and it resets it. But again, it's one of those sort of things. Always practice. So there's nothing wrong. In my holster, again, make my own beep. I bring up and then get myself ready where I want to be. Now, what I have been noticing before, as I'm going out, I seem to grip really hard. The whole dot goes like this for some strange reasons, because I'm concentrating too much on trying to hold the pistol and get on target. Don't forget, in the skills, hang on quickly, I think it's in skills. Yes, you've got your alignment one. So again, that's if I do it from holster, and if you've done those before, I've seen the videos, you get the little green light that comes on this little stage. I don't know why I'm looking over there, on the stage, and it shows you alignment. Put 2 rounds in it, and the faster you get, the better you get. That's pretty decent to do from the holster. But then also you've got the doors as well. If you've done those before, that's pretty good doing from the doors, because they're doors with a little traffic light system that open and closes, and you can practice it all from the holster, and it does work really well. But again, I have been doing that. I ain't brilliant at it. I've realised where my failings lie, and that's because I'm quite slow from the initial onto target. On a couple of those, I can get around 2 rounds into target within 0.79 of a second as I'm on. But the problem is, when you have small targets like you see in front, the idea is probably go for the slightly bigger target and then bring yourself on. So I always normally go for the little one. What I might try and do today is go for the big one first, drop to the little one, then hit the rest as normal. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and do it exactly the same way I normally do. That's the little target first, little small, up to the big, across the top, do the Texas star, and finish down to the blue. Hopefully I don't mess it up too much, but okay, that's the way it goes though, doesn't it? Okay, so here we are. So as soon as I press the start button, you'll notice a little green symbol in the bottom saying it's in my holster, and that's where I'm doing it. Hopefully I can get better than my other score. It's like 17, I think it's 17-1. There is, I guarantee I'm going to get nowhere near, whoa, that's weird, get nowhere near it today. But again, it's about practice, practice, practice until I become proficient. Right, so here we go. Oh, one thing actually, I don't know if I've been having my hand quite close to my holster, or do I have to have it far away above my head? I don't know. Or can I have it on my grip, actually holding I don't hold the pistol, but I have my hand on the back part of the pistol grip. Not sure if that's okay or if that's the way it's meant to be, but that's what I'm sort of going with the moment. So anyone, please, in the comments, let me know where I should really have my hands. I think it's down to my side. Just like by the side of the pistol, and I can come up to it, or is it slightly out? So I don't know. Just let me know, that'd be great, thank you. Right, here we go.
Stand by.
Not too bad. What we get? That's all right. 13s now. I said 13, didn't I? Round about, I said that sort of area. So that's not too bad. So I'm happy with that. All right, 13s. I'm in the ace score. I'm happy with that. 194. Happy days. Oh, I quite like that. I don't mind that. What's the top scoring on these then as we have a look up? Good effort, everybody. Well done. Lovely scores. Look at that. Beautiful. Love it. Cool, cool, cool. Right, where are we at? There we are. Right, so let's see if I can do it a little. See if we can get, well, Try and push it a little bit faster and see if I can get a bit quicker. So here we go. Third, next one up.
Stand by.
Oh, that was way slow. Hopefully I managed to get faster because of the speed I did it in after that. Oh, I did actually, yeah. Okay, 13.8, maybe a little bit further up. I'm happy with that. A couple of points. Cool, cool, cool. Right, final one then. And then we're going to have a look at the hut and see what it did in my scores. Now, this morning, if you've been in one of my previous videos, was yesterday, I've gone back down to 169. Okay, so I as of yesterday, I did a few things and it didn't quite work out for me. It ended up going a bit low. But anyways, right, here we go.
Stand by.
Oh, this one! Pushing it as hard as I could then and I missed it. What an idiot. Do you know what I'd done? I felt myself overstretch and lifted up, and that's why I went high shot and it missed the target. But anyways, 15th, that's all right. I'm happy with that. 13.81, that's fine. Whereas the previous score was better, but that's all right. I'm happy with that. From the holster now, as you can sort of see. So if you're not used to it and you haven't heard of what's going on, if you do it from the holster now, you see these symbols. That shows you how you shoot it. So just like the other ones, you get the teleport systems. You get obviously your infinite mag, sights, what type of pistol you're using. Obviously, if I'm teleporting or walking, and now if it's to my front or if it's in my holster. And that's what I'm trying to get, is get all mine have the holsters in. And to be fair, it ain't that easy, but I'm loving it. It's great. Right, so let's go over to the hut then. Now, I was just on this bit here, so let's clear that off for a second. And oh, it was 169 this morning. That was 169 as well. So it's changed slightly. Let's have a little look what we got. No, you see, you've gone to 99. Oh, close though. So yeah, I said I went down a little bit and I've gone back up a little bit. So I'm happy with that. Don't forget, if you want to improve your scores, like it says there, you can use, okay, don't forget your lead. Now, when you do your lead, okay, it does your official runs. So let me just quickly go back out so you can quickly see. So on there, look, you see it says official run. If you use that there, okay, and do the scores, I doubt it will work onto that one, but it'll probably go over to these ones. You never know, I'm really too sure how the daily would work with that one. But again, if you do an official, remember what it says on the board over there to help you increase your average, as long as it's 50%. So as long as you score more than 50% over it, you then obviously increase your average and you can get that up. We're getting close to the end of the season now, I believe. It would be nice to have an ace trophy in there, but again, if it's under the 175, I can't have an ace trophy, can I? So I've got a lot of work to do. But anyways, there we are. There's that. No real main updates at the moment, just the stuff that we've seen previous and that. So there we go. That's today's daily drill and done from the holster. So from now on, though, I'm going to try all my daily drills and weekly from the holster, including obviously any competitions that come up. We'll see how that sort of goes in the next ones. So again, thanks for everyone for being here today. I love you lots. God bless you all, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Goodbye.